Hi class, today you are doing Module 4, Lesson 6. You're going to use a place value chart. You're going to draw discs to add addends with 2 digits. Okay, so when you have an addition equation, remember this is your whole. You can also call it a sum. And then the 2 numbers that you are adding together, they are your parts, or we're going to start calling them addends. So part and part. Okay? So the 2 numbers that you're adding together are called addends. Okay? And then the whole can also be called a sum. All right? So you're going to have an equation. An example could be 35 plus 6. Okay? So let me show you on our place value chart. First, you're going to represent 35 using place value discs. So I have 35. $10, $20, $30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35. Okay, then you're going to represent 6. So I need to add 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember, you want to kind of try to draw those 1s or the 10s even in that 10 frame lineup. So you have 5 on one line, another 5, so that it's like a 10 frame. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to add the addends. You're going to add the 1s and then the 10s. When it comes to adding or even subtracting with our place value charts, we always start in the 1s, 10s, hundreds, 1s, 10s, hundreds. So I have to start adding in my 1s, okay? So I'm going to add 10 and 1. 10 plus 1 is 11. So I write 11. Think what I could do, because I have too many there. So what can I do? If you said regroup, you are correct, okay? So that word regroup, we've learned it before. So you do 10 ones, you regroup for 1, 10. So when we regroup, we are composing or making a new group. So that new word that we're going to learn is called compose, okay? And that equals regroup. You're putting together 10 ones, you regroup for 1, 10. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to circle this. I'm going to compose or make a new group of 10, which is right there. So this is no longer 11. This changes to 1, and this is now 41. Okay? So 35 plus 6 is 41. So let me review. First, you started with that 35, and then you added 6 more. You added the 1s. Then you added 11. 5 and 6 is 11. You regrouped, or you composed or made a group of 10. 10 ones, you regroup for 1, 10. So you have 1 left in the 1s place, and then you added the 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40. So 4 groups of 10. So the answer is 41. Let's do it again. Let's do 42 plus 9. Okay? Remember, 42 is an addend, and 9 is also an addend. This is the addend that has 2 digits. Remember, 4 is a digit and 2 is a digit. And 9 is also a digit, but this one has 2 digits. So that's considered a 2-digit number. Okay? So now we're going to represent 42 on our work mat. 10, 20, 30, 40, 4 groups of 10, and then the 2 ones. And then I'm going to add 9 to that. I'm going to continue on to make that 10 frame lineup. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 42, and then I have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the reason why we're going to continue on after you add that 9 and that 10 frame lineup is because when you're adding and you have to compose or regroup another group of 10, you can clearly already see that you have enough. Remember, you want to always also check though. So in order to regroup, you need 10 ones, you regroup for 1, 10. Okay, so I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Always count it first just to make sure. So 10 ones, you regroup. So circle it, cross it off, draw an arrow over to the 10s, and write that group of 10. So now you have 1 in the 1s place, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the 10s place. So 42 plus 9 is 51. Okay? So this is what you're practicing today. You're going to represent your two add-ins onto your work mat, just like I did. You're going to add in the ones, tens, hundreds, and then you're going to see if you can compose a group of 10 ones, and you're going to regroup it for a group of 10, just like I did. Okay? So let's take a look at that problem set. So you're going to lesson 6. It says, this top part, solve using mental math, if you can. Use your place value chart and place value disk to solve those you cannot solve mentally. So you're going to try to solve them mentally, but if you can't, for example, like that, you might be able to solve it mentally, but if not, then you're going to draw it on your work mat. You're going to draw 36, and then you're going to draw 8, and then you're going to add in the ones, tens, hundreds, and then you're going to compose a group of 10 if you can. So 10 ones, you regroup for 1, 10. Okay? Now on the bottom, number 2, you have to use your work mat. Okay? It says, solve the following problems using your place value chart, which is your work mat, and place value disks. Compose a 10 if needed. Remember, that word compose equals make a new group. Okay? So compose means make a new group. 10 ones, you regroup for 1, 10. Okay? So that's what that means. And you've already done that, so you should know how to do that. It says, think about which ones you can solve mentally too. We're not going to solve it mentally. I would appreciate it if you showed your work today. Okay? So you're going to use your work mat, and just like I did, and then you're going to show the add-ins using your place value chart, and then show me when you regroup or compose a new group. Okay, that's it.